description of kind of the physical battle that Caitlin particularly faces, maybe within tonight's game or just in general as you've gotten used to coaching her, just what you see she's enduring physically?
Are you trying to get me fined again?
I am not.
Yeah, I mean, there's a level of physicality that they're able to play with against her. I knew it as an opponent, and I see it as her coach. And I'm not exactly sure why, but it just is what it is. And we've got to help her learn to adjust and use it against them in certain ways. We've got to find some ways to make it a little bit easier for her. But the level of physicality overall in our league has been at a different level than it's been for a long time.
This makes me so insanely angry. I'm using all my energy to not just go insane. There's so many problems with this clip. I don't even know where to begin. Just the sheer fact that Stephanie White is smiling during it and laughing through it is so insane to me. Do you think Phil Jackson would be laughing about this? Do you think Steve Kerr would be laughing about this? Do you? Do you think Coach K would be laughing about this? I mean, do you think any great coach, Bill Belichick, Andy Reid, do you think any great coach would be laughing about this? She's literally admitting, when we look at the quote directly, there's a level of physicality that they're able to play with against her. I knew it as an opponent, and I see it as her coach. I'm not exactly sure why. She's literally admitting that they're able to play with a deeper, more aggressive level of physicality towards Caitlin Clark. And what is the conclusion? Let me kind of smile about it and then just say, but it just is what it is. We've got to help her learn to adjust. No, the WNBA needs to take care of this. That's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen. And Stephanie White's afraid of like a $200 fine. She should have gone off on them. Be like saying that it is a disgrace. I've seen this as an opponent and I see this as her coach. The refs keep letting all these extra fouls go on against her. Don't try to paint it as that the WNBA, the level of physicality in the league has been different now for a long time. That's nonsense. Don't just have Caitlin Clark be like umbrellaed under that. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Fight for your players. Fight for Caitlin Clark. You're her head coach. This is just wrong. This is just wrong on so many levels. I mean, look at this.
Tonight's game or just the coaching or just what I am not.
Give me fined again?
I am not.
Yeah, I mean, there's a level of physicality that they're able to play with against her. I knew it as an opponent.
I knew it as an opponent? I can't imagine smiling in this situation. That now Caitlin Clark is injured again. For what, like the 4th or 5th time in the season? And that's your response? Her blood should be boiling. She should be so livid. She should be so furious. She should start off and not even wait for the question. She should be like, I'm going to get fined and I do not care. This is a disgrace. This is wrong. This is not right. You got the broadcast team now for ESPN and ABC. They're even admitting it. This is ridiculous. What are you afraid of? Why are you not officiating this appropriately? You think because Caitlin Clark is so popular and so great that if you actually officiate her appropriately and like normal people should be officiated, that people are going to think that you're making it too easy for her because that's how great she is? What is the problem here? What is the concern here? Tell me how Caitlin Clark gets beat up every single game after, during every single possession. And then she swipes down at the ball and you call a foul on her? Are we in bizarro world right now? What are we doing? Just ridiculous. This is just absolutely ridiculous. When we're going to smile through it. We're going to smile through it. Think of any of the great coaches. Any of them. Imagine if they would be laughing and smiling about their greatest player, Caitlin Clark, the Michael Jordan of women's sports. She's just a Michael Jordan of all of sports, quite frankly. We don't even have to just make it about women's sports. She is an all-time legend. She is a phenomenon of something that we've never seen the likes of. And she is getting physically beaten up in this league. And we're going to smile and laugh about it. And we're going to admit it like, yeah, that's just what they could do. But it just is what it is. It is not what it is. Yes, the team does need to do a better job of helping her through this. They also need to lean on the league to make changes, to say this is unacceptable. This is a disgrace. What are we doing here? It is just so absurd. When I was younger, like most people, like most kids, you think everyone's smarter than you because you're a little kid, right? Your parents know more than you, your teachers know more than you. Sometimes it feels like your friends know more than you. Just, you just feel like that. You're 10 years old, you're sitting in the back seat of a car. It's like your parents know how to do everything. They know how to get to places, they know how to drive, they know how to navigate a grocery store. It just, then as you get a little bit older, you start to kind of realize like, oh, like I know things. And you start to then question, you're like, are my parents right in this situation? Is the teacher right in this situation? And maybe you go to college, maybe you graduate high school, get a job, and now you get a job, and the people that have been working there longer than you know more than you, right? You get a job, and someone's been there for 2 years, 3 years, 10 years. You go to college, you meet more people, you meet a ton of smart people, right? Even in sports, if you're playing sports, it's like you're probably pretty good at one level. Then you get to the next level, and now there's even better players, and now you're interacting with players that are even better than you. Anyone watching this video, if you played a sport, you had to have been around someone who is better than you. If not, then you're a pro yourself, and then again, congratulations. And like as you keep going through life, it's this constant like, oh wow, this is interesting, like I every time I explore like a new field, a new section of life, I get faced with the reality of these people aren't as smart as I thought they were. I just assumed, oh, you're an amazing coach in the NBA. You're an amazing player in the NFL. You run the NFL, you run the NBA, you run the WNBA. You work in for the city. You're this, you're that. Oh, you're the CEO of this massive $1 trillion company. I just assume like, oh, well, you're smart. You know what's going on. You have street smarts at least. Like you have like a grounded perspective of how the world works. And I'm faced with this reality of just like, oh no, I don't think that I'm a super genius. I wish I was. Believe me, I wish. Anytime I ever think of that, anytime everyone asks those questions, like, well, if you had 3 wishes, what would you wish for? It would be like to be even smarter than I am. Because when you're intelligent, that is like the actual only true superpower in this world. The smarter you are, the more you could do. That, like it just is what it is. And to believe me, like I wish I was smarter than I am right now. But when I see how other people react and interact and say things, I'm just like, am I the only one who see like I can't like am I a super genius relative to some of these things that people are saying? Like it makes me so angry that I can't be Caitlin Clark's coach in that moment, and that I can't be like, why am I not the one being asked this question? Right? Why can't I represent the league? Why can't I represent Caitlin Clark? Why can't I work for the WNBA, see what's going on, and be like, guys, we need to change this immediately. We need to talk to the officials. We need to have I sure they have like their own like union or department, whatever it is. Like we need to call for a meeting. We need to have a discussion. We need to get to the bottom of this immediately. And yet no one's doing it. And it makes me angry. It's just like, guys, it's just so obvious. It's just so clear. Even on the ground floor of this with the head coach, it should be so obvious and so clear how you go about this. But instead, we're having someone smile through this. I mean, the moment she sat down, she should be like, I'm going to stop you all right here. We need to have a conversation. I'm going to get fined. I know that. But buckle up, because it's about to get real here. And then she should have just gone off. She should have ripped every level of the league. She should have gone so aggressively that she should have been suspended maybe. I mean, Caitlin Clark, in a way, because she keeps getting physically beaten up, is essentially like suspensions. It's like the WNBA saying, we don't like you, so we're just going to suspend you. But we can't, so we're just going to hurt you, so you just can't play. It's the same outcome. Either way, you're not playing. And we get to pretend like other people care about us playing. Sure. It's just a disgrace, man. It's just wrong. I just don't know what the WNBA is doing. And this is why it's like I keep pleading. If anyone from the WNBA sees a video like this, it's like I want the WNBA to be massive. I want the WNBA to dominate the summer. The summer is ripe for the picking. Everyone wants sports after the NFL, after the draft, after the NBA. It's like we want to watch these games in the summer. It's awesome. It's exciting. It's great. Be better. Be better. Create a better product. You have one of the most amazing opportunities in front of you. You are truly building a billion top-level league in America. And Caitlin Clark is the face of it. And you keep allowing her to get hurt and physically just beaten up game after game after game. And the one adult in the room who is supposed to be protecting her, Stephanie White, is smiling through it. That's not okay. That's just not okay. Those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about Caitlin Clark and just the level of physicality that she experiences in the WNBA and what they're doing about it and who's responsible? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We're building an amazing community here and absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.